well, at least Japan and Philippines. So it's all Asia, the South Pacific. What do you want to call it? Yeah. So anyway, here I am. Um, and I'm going to be joined, I believe, in a few minutes. A friend of mine is going to come on, and today's topic is um, Mac sound. I'm going to see if things are working the way I think they are. What happens if I do this? Does that change my sound? Yeah, if it does, then that's what I'm going for, and that's what I'm going to try and help my friend to set up with his Macintosh setup for broadcasting to HAPS here. So that's what I'm going to try and do. There are a few things that you need to use, but they're all free. HAPS is free. That's great, right? HAPS is wonderful. HAPS is great. HAPS free. The other thing we're going to need is a piece of software called Black Hole. I think there are other alternatives out there. I think it works the same as Soundflower or um, what was it? ICU Audio or something like that. Not really sure right now. But anyway, Black Hole is the one that I am going to help my friend get a hold of and in helping through the install. And then the other thing that is, again, if you own a Macintosh, you can have GarageBand, and that's what we're going to be using for these few sound effects that I'm going to be throwing in there. Um, it's kind of fun. What I'd like to do, my next step is to figure out how I could connect, like to set the maximum reverb or something like that. If there's a key combination that I could do, a hotkey that I could use to instantly crank up the reverb or something like that. I'm not sure if there's a way to do that. I haven't actually found that yet, but if I do, I'm gonna give it a try. Mix? No, I don't need to mix things. I'm just looking at some um, looking at the menus here in GarageBand. You don't actually need to do very much. It's fairly easy process. But if you've never done it and you're not familiar with the workings of, for example, the sound control panel, the what do you call it, the audio MIDI setup app on Macintosh, and a couple of the settings within GarageBand itself. If you're not familiar with those things, it can be a little bit tricky, is maybe making it sound too difficult. But anyway, yeah, so that's what we're going to be working on here. See if we can get that set up for my friend. Um, how does that sound if I turn up the reverb and turn up the ambience? Ambience. Does it sound like I am an almighty being standing in the middle of a huge cave or cathedral or something? I mean, it's quite impressive sounding. Uh, you know, without the reverb or the ambience, a couple of things I've also got on here. For example, I've used the built-in equalizer to try and take out some of the high end, some of the noise at the high end. It's not very successful because I'm not very good at it. If I turn it off, I think you get even more. I've used the equalizer to boost the low and the mids range a little bit and cut the high end quite a bit. So I don't know which one you think sounds better, but this is my voice without the equalizer. And then I've also added a compressor. Let's take a listen. So this is with the compressor on, but without the equalizer. As I said, I turned that off, but with the compressor on and with the compressor off. Not a big difference. I don't have the compressor set too high. Well, actually, it's about midway. The amount of compression, I can turn it up, and if I turn the compression up, this is what you get. And I'm not sure that this is the way I want it to sound. I can turn the compression back down a little bit. Here is higher than I had before. Turn it down a little bit more. This is about what I had before. And this, to me, to my ears, this is about what I wanted to sound like. So these are all controls within GarageBand. Then there are some presets here that I could try. So, for example, well, I wonder how I can take these off. If I turn on Bright Vocal, let's see, you have made changes to the current instrument or instrument settings. Click Save to save your changes as custom instrument or setting, or click Continue to discard the change. Okay, I want to save that as my voice. I guess my voice, and save that to audio and save. Okay. All right. So my voice, user patches. I did my voice. Okay. But let's see what happens if I do a bright vocal. This is bright vocal. It sounds kind of bright and a little bit reverby, a little bit of ambience thrown in there. If I look at it, compression seems to be off. Equalizer is pretty close to neutral. Let's see, what about classic vocal? This is classic vocal, which gives you this kind of a sound. Again, it seems the compression is off. There's echo and sends. Yeah, I don't know where they get these. Got your invite, I'll be in and two. Okay, so Jeff is coming pretty quick here. Let's see, compressed vocal. That must be with the compression on. But I actually don't see the compression setting. Maybe it's under master. Don't really know. But compression vocal is what this is supposed to be. So this is supposedly what that sounds like. Dance vocal. Okay, this is with the dance vocal setting. I hear a lot of high-end white noise in my earphones. I don't know what you guys are hearing, but this is kind of interesting. This is edge vocal, whatever that means. So it seems to be a little bit lower energy than the dance. I guess dance is high energy. Let's see, fuzz. This is fuzz. Yeah, it's definitely fuzzy. I don't like that at all. It's terrible. I don't know if you like listening to it. I don't. So narration vocal. This is supposed to be a narration vocal. So who knows? The EQ, okay, let's see. Yeah, so narration vocal sounds pretty neutral to me, but the next one is natural vocal. Here is natural vocal. Now this has a little reverb, a little ambience to it, where the narration vocal I don't think did. But anyway, let's check telephone vocal now. This is telephone vocal. Yeah, wow, it has that kind of hollow, the old retro landline type of this mediocre connection type of telephone line. Yeah, that's interesting. Okay, still got that high sounding. I don't know where that high sound is coming from. I get a white noise in the background. So anyway, this is telephone. Let's try tracking vocal. Tracking vocal. Don't know what that means exactly. What am I tracking? But again, we've got some ambience, we've got some reverb, a little bit of echo, I guess. Yeah, so tracking vocal, whatever that means. Tube vocal. Is this supposed to be for YouTube or what? I don't really know what they mean by tube vocal, but that's what we've got here. And does it sound like a YouTuber here? Is that what that's supposed to sound like? I'm not sure, but let's go on. Next in the list, it says experimental, and within experimental, we've got several different things. Let's try deeper vocal within experimental.
This is deeper vocal. It slows everything down. I notice a significant lag. When I speak, it's much slower to come to my ears. So it's coming out of my mouth, and I don't know where it's going, but it takes a while to get to my ears. This is a little bit, Satan? All right.
Delay. That was terrible. This is helium. The one before that was delay vocal. I couldn't stand that. And I don't like this one much better. Let's try microphone.
Here we go with the megaphone. Oh, wow, that's terrible too. Don't want to listen to that.
And then this is robot vocal. It's supposed to sound like a robot, does it? I don't know. But I don't really like any of these experimentals. Let's go back to maybe narration.
This is back to narration vocal. It has a low level of some squeeze on it. It's got some ambience and just a tiny bit of reverb. Pretty neutral in the equalizer and maybe a touch of compression also. This is not bad. This wouldn't be a bad preset. So I guess that's what you could do. Again, I wonder if you can set these up to hotkey to the different vocals so that you can preset some of these. So this is the narration vocal. And then I can come here to, this is mine, the way that I had set it up. Oh, actually, there. This is the way I had set it up. Can I save that? I don't know if I saved that. Save. No, that's not what I'm saving. I don't know how to save your patches. Maybe if I close it. No. So maybe it just will remember that now. My voice is now this sound. All right, so where's Jefferson Starship, Jefferson Airplane, Jeffersonian Institution. Yeah, we'll see if he shows up here. I'm going to try and teach him how to go about what's that music? That's what it is. It's my wife playing something. Wait, let me check something. That's seems to be better to me. I don't hear quite as much of the white noise in the background. This is the bright vocal again. It does have some of that white noise in the background, though, at least to my ears. I don't know if that's going over the broadcast or not. In fact, I don't know if any of my voice changes are going over. Yeah, it didn't save. Now, why does it save that? I wanted to turn this equalizer on. This is
What's happening?
this
Dan?
is a setting that I want.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you now. How you doing, you
I-
crazy
I have-
guy, you?
I'm doing well. How are you, sir?
I'm
How
just
is my
trying to
mic
figure.
quality? Because it took me a little bit. I'm using a different computer.
You're using a different computer.
Yes. I'm
Okay.
using a computer. Remember the computer I had in my office, the 27-inch Mac?
Right.
I'm using that at home now, and
Okay.
so
Alrighty.
it's not the M1. It's the older version.
Well, okay.
Software. So, and I would like to install the black hole and get it running on this computer.
Okay. All right. I think
That's
we
what
can.
we're doing today. If you are all watching, could you explain to everyone, Dan?
Yeah, I told them, and I've been playing around with my voice settings. So this is the way I set it up that I kind of like my voice, but I was playing around with some of the presets. So for example, this is dance vocal. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I like that. Is that
Yeah, you like
GarageBand?
that?
Is that GarageBand or?
Yeah, in GarageBand, one of the presets for voice is dance vocal. Another one here is tube vocal. This is tube vocal, which is kind of weird.
I
But
think there's
then
one for
among the
natural too, right? Natural.
yeah, natural. They've got natural. What do you think about this one?
This is deeper vocal.
I did that for a few of my horror story podcasts. The horror
Okay.
reading. Yeah, I used
Alright.
that one for that one. It worked pretty well. Right before the
Nice.
earthquake.
If you want to do a science
Yeah, I
fiction
think
one,
that's a keeper. That's a keeper, man.
Or maybe the robot vocal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the robot's you all the way.
Anyway, yeah, it's a lot of fun to play around with.
Yes. So this is what I want to do.
Yeah.
Get
Okay.
the
All right.
GarageBand going like that through my system, and Dan's gonna
Good.
run me through this.
Okay. Alrighty, righty. Let's see. Let me get myself a window here, and let's see.
So I guess I have to do that too. And just guide me through, if you can, downloading the Black Hole or the Soundflower, one of the two.
Yep.
And hooking it up and getting that running.
Yep. Okay. So
I've got this mic here. So can you see that? This is a Shure SM58. It's a singing mic.
yeah, that's a good one.
But yeah, it's a good one.
That's a dynamic mic, isn't it?
Yes, that's a dynamic mic.
Okay, cool. All right, so let me share my screenaroo here. Share this screen so that everybody and his dog can see just what's going on.
12 people watching us right now. Thanks for watching, everyone.
Oh, we don't need to see you that big. Let's see what we can do here.
Yeah, I'm too big.
Okay. Yeah, let's see if I can. And my mic really picks up every click and bump,
It does.
everything.
It
Yeah.
does.
Let's see. So I did a search for black hole, and
Now,
I
is that
think
what
this
I
is
need
what
to
we're
do?
looking for. Existential audio black hole.
Right. Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna just go here, or actually this one, black hole route audio between apps as existential audio. I mean, it really comes down to the same thing, but let's go to this one.
Download
Okay.
installer.
Yeah, we have to download the installer, but to do that, you need to subscribe to their newsletter or whatever it is. You have to, um, all you have to do is input your email address, your first name, and your last name. Okay.
We do that now.
Yeah, go ahead and rock that.
Right.
And then you should get an email. After you send that in, you should get an email that looks something like this. Of course, this is coming to me, but you should get something that has a download with a code. And this code is time sensitive. So after 24 hours, you're no longer able to use this to download. You'll have to request again.
So I'm on GitHub. Is that what I'm signing up to? Yes.
Is that what you're signing up to?
That's what it says.
Built for Intel and Apple Silicon. So there you go. Yeah, that's a good thing.
No, wait a second. This is an older computer. Is this going to make a difference?
It says compatible with Mac OS, Maverick 10.9 up to Big Sur 11. And it says built for Intel and Apple Silicon. So basically, it's got you covered, man. Oh, download.
Wait a second now. Yeah.
So have you sent the email in yet?
Yeah, I haven't gotten anything. So, hang on, just give me a sec here.
No. that's not part of the bargain. No.
Still creating the account.
Creating the account. I mean, yeah, it's just your email address, first name, last name. That's all you gotta.
This computer's slow, so hang on.
Okay. Yep. No worries. We're all good. And after we get that, then we'll be waiting for an email. Like I said, should be an email coming through that looks something like this. Please confirm subscription. And I don't think it's a GitHub subscription. I think it's a subscription to this existential audio. GitHub is just like a repository for applications and so on that developers use.
Right. It prompted me on this site. It prompted me to sign up for GitHub as well.
GitHub. What you're not at the same thing?
Hang on a second.
You didn't come here?
Hang on 1 second. Yes. What?
Okay, so I don't know what he's talking about with GitHub. Maybe he clicked on a different. Maybe he clicked on that top one. What happens if you click on this one? That takes you to GitHub. Oh, that's what he did. You went to GitHub?
Here
Is that?
Here I go. Yeah.
Is this where you came?
Hang on, I'm on a different site. It's pretty much the same. No, it's the same one. It's the same one. Don't worry. Just give me a sec.
Okay. What's going on in the world? Is there anybody out there?
Why did it take me to Facebook?
Boy, I tell you, when I did it, all I did was type in my email address, my first name, last name,
Yeah.
hit subscribe, and that was it. You know, it sent me an email to, with the link of where to go to get it. nothing about GitHub ever came up, so I don't know what happened with you.
I gotta switch computers because this computer's too old and too slow. Give me a minute.
Okay,
Yeah.
that'll work. All right, we're waiting for Jeff to upgrade. Jeff needs himself a new computer. Of course, I do too. The one I'm using actually belongs to the school, but and even it's getting a little long in the tooth, so to speak. What year is this computer? I'll just tell you about my computer a little bit here. It's still an Intel MacBook Pro 2017, so 4 years ago. That's not too old, I guess. I did get, it does have the i7, quad core i7 in it, but it only has 16 gigs of RAM, so not an abundance of RAM. And I didn't get a fancy graphics card. It's just got the Intel HD graphics 630 with 1536. So basically, what would you say, a gigabyte and a half of video RAM. But it's, you know, it's a good computer. It's served me well, and I've been happy with it. But the more I hear about the M1 Max, the more I am champing at the bit, wanting to get my hands on one for myself. One thing I've found out is, you know, Apple has a pretty good trade-in policy. I had some old iPads, quite old iPads, and I did a little checking about trading those in, and I got what I thought was a decent amount of credit. They don't give you cash money, but they do give you credit toward your next purchase, which of course someday I'm going to make another purchase of a Macintosh. And like I said, I want to get my hands on one of those M1 Macs.
Good afternoon. Sorry for the wait. Yeah. Okay.
There he is.
Computer, right? It's modern, it's up to date, and I'm already on Black Hole. So what do I need to do? Download Black Hole 2-channel or 16-channel? Would you suggest?
I am using the 2-channel. I downloaded them both, but
Okay.
you know, just for safety's sake, you know, because like I said, after 24 hours, the link goes away, it becomes invalid. And I thought, well, who knows? There's maybe some time, but in the foreseeable future, I don't imagine using anything more than the 2-channel. So that's the one that I actually installed, was the 2-channel, but I downloaded them both.
I'm going to go with the 16-channel.
All right.
Just
Be
to,
difficult.
Just to say, sorry, you know how it is.
Fine. Don't listen to me. Nah, that's all right. God damn, Americans always do it their own way.
What? You know, kids. Hey, what are you going to do? Black Hole virtual audio driver, right? Is that what I want? Yep.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna go through here. I'm installing. Yeah. Okay.
You already got it. You already got the link and everything. Okay. All right. When you link, or when you click that link, you know, then this comes up and it's download, right? Yeah, you can download either, you know, the 2-channel or the 16-channel. And you notice this is still version 0.2.9. So this is still early, but It does seem to work. Is it without issues? Probably not, but I haven't run into any yet. Who knows? Route system audio, route mic and system audio, route audio between apps, right? So yeah, this is what we're working with. Let's get rid of that. And where'd you go? That's still not you. There you are. What's happening? I hear nothing. No voice, no sound from the Jeff. You went ahead and did something, didn't you? Yeah. Your lips are moving and you look as silly as ever, but no sound coming out of your mouth there. Can't understand. Nope. Doesn't make any sense at all. You got 3 fingers. Okay. You can count to 3. That's pretty good for you there, you know. All right. Is he ever going to speak again? Well, we can only hope. Whether we're hoping for or against, I don't know, but we can only hope. No sound, man. You're gone. You're in oblivion. I don't know what you did, but you are not. Oh, now you're okay. Yeah. There's no. Yeah, it must be your Mac settings. In HAPS here, did you go to the mic cam setting down below here in the center? Did you go to the mic cam and check to make sure that you've got your proper microphones selected? I mean, I cannot hear you, dude. And now you're muted, I see. Now you're not, but yeah, I still hear nothing. All right, so I don't know what's going on with you. I don't know. So in your sound settings, do you have your microphone selected? No, this isn't anyway. This is on your computer, dude. You don't have to go and get anything. Okay, you're gonna figure something out on your phone. All right. Yes, I did all that. You did. Wait. What did you do? What did you do? I mean, this is what I'm confused about. You already went ahead and installed the black hole? Yes, you installed black hole, and in the sound input, you've got your microphone selected, and output, I've got headphones. I got my headphones connected, but or it should be, they're your standard output, however you generally listen to it, right? So the sound settings don't need to change really any. Input is your microphone, and output is if I choose black hole, it cuts off. Yeah, no, I never said to choose black hole. Do not choose black hole. Not in the sound settings. You have microphone for your input, and you've got for output, you've got your headphones or your speakers or whatever the hell, We haven't gotten to black hole yet. It needs to be installed, but that's all they should have done so far. It shouldn't be selected anywhere. Yes, but now it's on the normal. If I choose black hole, it cuts off the sound, but yes, now it's on the normal. MacBook Air speakers. Okay, but MacBook Air speaker, but so your sound input is your microphone. You've got that? Inoue is Mick. Inoue is Mick. Yes, input. Okay, I don't speak gibberish. Input. Yeah, input. Okay. All right. So that's your input. All right. Wonderful. Now the question is, with your HAPS settings, down here, did you know what does it say for your HAPS settings? For your mic cam, HAPS settings down here. What have you got selected here? Have you got your microphone selected here, or did you switch to black hole? I've got black hole because I'm already ready to go, but you should have your microphone here. Otherwise, I can't hear you. Or something like that. All right. Where do I do that? That's what I was just showing you. Okay, in the HAPS, okay, your HAPS broadcast studio, underneath where our shared screen here, where the screen and you and I are there, all together. Right underneath that are the settings, right? You got mic, camera, presenting, and mic cam. Right? Mic cam. Go to mic cam. Mic cam. Good old McCam. It's an Irish camera. McCam. Yep. It's on default. I don't know what their default is, so choose your microphone, whatever your microphone is, built-in microphone or whatever microphone you're using. No. I don't care what your computer is. I mean, choose a microphone. Don't choose default. Whatever I did. And you still got nothing. And you're still a mime. You are a funny mime. Jeff the comedian. This is really strange. I have no idea why I cannot hear you.
Okay.
Uninvite not. Oh, wait, there you go. I heard you.
What? Really? Hello?
Yeah. All right, there you go.
What happened?
I don't know, but
Can you hear me?
I hear you.
You got me clearly, or?
Yeah, as clear as I care to hear you. Yeah, I got you.
You can hear everything I say from now on, my boy.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Got you.
I don't know what happened because it was on that setting. I switched it for a second. I clicked on the arrow. Okay, maybe it was because now I have black hole 16 channel pop up on the mic choice, the mic selection there. So maybe that was it. It was downloading or whatever, and it didn't click.
Maybe. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, but
me.
All right. So now, okay, before we mess anymore with HAPS, let's do a couple of things. Do you know audio MIDI setup?
Where, on GarageBand?
No. Audio MIDI setup. It's okay.
On HAPS?
No. Audio MIDI setup. It's a Macintosh native app. It's probably in the other folder. If you go to your launcher, the Launchpad.
Yeah.
Okay. Within Launchpad, there should be an other folder or group of applications where things like the disk utility and stuff like that. Okay. Within that, there should be audio MIDI setup.
Yeah, got that. Okay.
Okay. Open that up.
All right. Gotcha.
All right. And okay. And can you see mine?
Yep. I
Can you
gotcha.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. So now here, black hole, you've got the 16 channel. I just went with the 2 channel or whatever, right? Okay. So here's your black hole, right? It appears in yours also.
Yep.
Okay.
There.
All right. Now, you want to come down to the plus and click on the plus
All right.
and create multi-output device.
Gotcha. Okay. I'm doing that. Yep.
All right. And after you do that, then you want to select black hole, put it over here and says use black hole and
Right.
use your built-in output.
So both of them, huh?
Right. Yeah.
Okay. Good. Gotcha. Done. What about drift correction? What is that all about? Do you have any idea, Dan?
Drift-
on the right.
I think that's supposed to be like the built-in output is the more native one. So I think you wait. So which one is it? So you go with the other one and select black hole as the drift corrected one, I think.
Do I need to check those at all?
I don't think you have to, but it's probably a good idea to make sure that your audio stays synced. I think that's what that's about, is so if the audio timing or whatever drifts, then it will match back to the other one. So
Gotcha. I'll just
So
check
I-
them both, maybe.
check
yeah.
no, just check one. Check one or the other, I think, is the way to go.
Black hole, maybe. Yeah. Okay. And the sample rate above that.
Yeah. Mine's at
Is-
44.1. I thought I had it
Mine-
set at 48. Let's see. What if I do it at 48?
What should that be? Is it?
Wait just a second. Let me check something here. If I boot to 48.
Oh, I lost your, Dan. I lost your. Can you hear me? I lost your audio. Are you talking? I completely can't hear you. What did you do? I still can't hear you. And it looks like if you're talking, it's not coming on HAPS either. This is why we're doing this, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. Right, this kind of online tutorial, live tutorial with these kind of new devices, yeah. New audio devices, new plugins. But it's a learning process. You're watching us learn. So I think it's pretty good. Dan's messing around. Hopefully we'll get this going here in a moment. You've muted your mic, Dan, now.
Now can you hear me?
Yes, gotcha.
Now you can hear me. All right. So
There, what did you do?
I don't know. I was playing around with the settings, trying to help you figure out how to set it, and I don't know what I clicked, but it didn't work. And now I've lost my audio. And what
Can you hear
happened?
me?
What? Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, I hear
I know
you.
you want to hear everything I say from now on
Yeah,
until I die.
until you die.
Every little nuance you want to hear.
Yeah, okay, let's see. So the master device is built-in output, and the black hole, the drift, put on drift correction for the black hole, I think is the way to set that. Okay.
Okay, right. Did that.
Right.
Right.
Master device, built-in output, and drift correction, black hole 2-channel. Right. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, and then we can close that.
44.1. Although I'm not
Yeah,
sure that
right.
means much
Yeah.
now.
Right. Yeah. Okay. And then let's see. Yeah, that was the audio input. Okay. And now we want to go to GarageBand.
Yeah. Let me get my equipment. I'm going to just bring over my mixer so I can plug that into my computer. Yeah. So just give me 1 second. It's just over here.
Okay. All right. So I crank up GarageBand.
All right. Just give me a sec here. Okay. It's
If I come over
You,
here and do that.
snags of the wire. So
Okay.
wire snags here.
All right.
Snagging it. Gotta unleash some wires. This is why I wanted to kind of do it over. Nah. Dookie.
All right. So we're gonna see what we see here.
Here.
Let's see. Not QuickTime. GarageBand. That's what I want to see. GarageBand.
GarageBand. So you're using GarageBand, right? For that?
Yep. That's my sound effects.
I see. I gotcha.
I
Did you move?
huh?
Hang on.
Okay. I mean, for the settings, you don't really need that stuff.
But I want to be able to run GarageBand through it, you see.
Yeah, but to set, for the settings, you don't really need to do all that.
Oh, okay, right. All right. Okie dokie. Let's see. Okay. Sorry, I had to move all my stuff. So
Okay.
and now we're cooking.
All right.
Okay. Now I've got the microphone, the SM58, hooked up for now,
Uh-huh.
and I'm going onto GarageBand now.
Okay.
And now what do I do? GarageBand. I'm just gonna.
Does it look like my screen there?
Just a sec. Yep. I already chose empty project and I got all that going. I know how to do that very well. So it's
Okay.
it's ready to go. My audio is coming through GarageBand.
Okay. So here you've chosen record using a microphone or line input,
Yep.
and you've got I want to hear my instrument as I play and record.
Yep.
Okay, and you check, my instrument is connected with, and then whatever your microphone input is there.
Yeah. It's my my MGXU Yamaha
Okay. All
mixer.
right. And input one, I guess.
Is system setting. Now this is probably where I need to choose black hole. Am I?
Output. There's no output here.
No, you got to go to GarageBand preferences.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Well, wait. I'm trying to go through this step by step, because other people may want to watch this and figure out how to do things, right? So
Okay,
I know that you know how to do this, but that's why I'm going through this step by step. Okay.
Yep. Sure.
Okay. So, so this is, so record using a microphone, we got that selected, and input one. And yes, I want to hear my instrument, and make sure that you've got your proper microphone selected as the instrument that's connected, right? You go ahead and create that. Okay. And now you should come to something that looks like this. Okay. Now under GarageBand, under the very left side GarageBand menu, you go down to preferences, open that up. Oh, okay, sorry, it came over on my other screen here. Okay. Open that up, and under audio MIDI, make sure that you've got your input device as your microphone, whatever that is. Where did Jeff go?
Sorry, I'm right here. Give me a sec. Keep talking and telling people what to do, Dan.
All right. Okay. And then for the output device, that multi-output device that you made in the MIDI thing. Wait, let me call that up.
Yep, it's here.
Where'd it go? Okay, yeah. That multi-output device, right? There's a multi-output device with the black hole and the built-in output, right? That multi-output device, that's what you are choosing. Oops. Yeah, that's what you're choosing, the multi-output device as your output device, right? And really, that's all you need to check, I think. Yeah, that's all you really need for that. There's nothing else, right? So those two settings are good, okay? Even under general, I don't think there's anything there that you need to worry about. Okay, so yeah, so this, just make sure that you got your microphone as the input and multi-output device as the output, and close that. Okay, now under going back to the HAPS settings.
Okay.
Going back to HAPS, right? Under the mic cam settings and HAPS, you want to change that, your microphone, you want to change that to black hole.
Oh.
Did you do that? And wait. I don't hear you. I don't hear you. Black hole black hole, virtual thing, and then the Logitech, that's your camera, okay? And then with the, I muted you because that was terrible. Anyway, what you normally can do then is once you've got that set up, then these controls should affect your sound as you're broadcasting. So turn on compression. I like compression on there. And then, like I said, you can turn up the reverb. And so now you've got reverb. Can you hear my reverb there, Jeffer?
Yes, sure can. Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So that's how that works, right?
Okay.
And that's all there is to it. I don't know. I mean, you've added another layer of stuff. I don't know what you've added there, but it's we're getting feedback, man. We're getting this terrible feedback.
How about now?
Now it sounds pretty good. Now I don't hear any feedback. Yep, I hear you now.
It doesn't appear to be going through. No, I don't know what's up. Okay, input device.
So on GarageBand, do you have it? You got the monitoring on? Have you selected monitoring on?
Yeah, yeah,
yeah. And feedback protection is probably a good thing to put in there too.
Yeah, it was on.
Yeah. And so like I said, then you can play around, so with these different voices that you got here. Like I said, the voice, I can do that dance voice, and this, just instantly it get a different sound here, right? And I can go back to natural voice and
1 2 1 2 1 2. Yeah,
this is a natural voice.
Cool stuff.
Tube vocal, whatever that is, and so on. So yeah, these kind of different bright vocal, classic vocal. This is supposed to be classic vocal, I guess. I don't know. Compressed. This is what it's supposed to sound like, compressed. But anyway, and then I've got my particular settings that I've saved here and so on. Anyway, that's how you can run your voice through GarageBand to add the equalization as well as reverb, ambience, and all the different voice settings and things like that. The voice presets that are in GarageBand, you can add those all to your voice.
Okay. Yeah.
So yeah, does it work for you?
I'm getting there. There's an extra few things I had to do because I'm using an external mixer. I'm not going straight in. Yeah. So okay. I'm getting there. So I choose the multi-output device, right? Okay, for output. Yeah. Can you hear me? Is it?
Yeah, I hear you.
It doesn't look like it's going through GarageBand now for some reason. Yeah.
Well, so my voice meters don't, so it's not, when you speak, it's not showing up. The green bars are not going across there.
That's very strange. Okay.
So
yeah. How about now?
How about now? You sound like Jeff.
Sound normal? Good.
So output device. Okay, output device is the multi-output. Input device is your microphone, right? I don't hear you. Nothing. Yeah, I think you're adding a little bit too many layers to this for a first lesson on how to add these voice effects through GarageBand. Of course, then I'm not an expert, so maybe there are better ways to do this, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't know where the problem is or what's going on, but like I said, it seems to work for me the way I want it to. I like the reverb.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I do.
Can you hear me now? Hello, 1, 2. No.
I hear you. It's a little bit quiet, but I
1,
do
1.
hear you.
Ooh.
I can probably boost you up. Volume control, boost you up a little bit there. Hello?
Yeah, no.
You're
Hello,
still
1,
nice
2.
and
Can you hear
quiet.
me? Can you
Yeah,
hear me?
I hear you, but you're quiet.
Quiet. Okay, how about now? How about now? How about now?
It's getting better.
This is better. Better.
Yep. Yep.
Very good.
Well, I can hear
me?
you.
How about
You're
you help
louder
me with dance
anyway.
vocal?
What's
I
that?
changed microphones. I think my
Uh-huh.
my other microphone was on a bum streak.
Okay.
Can you hear my dance vocal?
No, you sound normal.
Really? Oh my gosh. Okay. Let me see.
Yeah, it's your standard old
How about
Jefferson.
now? Can you hear me?
Now, there, you had a little reverb there.
Whoa. Yeah. Hello. 1, 2, 4, 5. Got me
1,
now?
2, 4, 5. Yeah, yeah.
You got the reverb on there?
Yeah, I do.
All right.
How about the telephone vocal?
Right. Yep. All the effects are coming through now. Yep.
They are. Okay, good. The experimental.
The deeper voice. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear that too. It all works. Yep.
Oh, great. Grand. It's a grand day. I think
It's
it
a
was Friday.
grand day.
It was a little bit bummed out there. Yeah. Okay, and
Compressed vocal.
How about the bright vocal?
My vocal sounds just fine.
Yeah, okay.
Helium vocal? Is that what you're doing there, buddy?
I'm on the telephone.
Yeah, you go, one. I am on the bright vocal. No, I'm sorry,
Right.
I'm on the helium vocal.
Yep. Okay. All right. Yeah. So I think we've got it figured out now. That's all there is to it. So you install. Basically, you install the black hole. You need to set up your audio devices with a new multi-output device that has the black hole paired with the built-in output. Okay. And then in your GarageBand, in the preferences, there you are setting up the output as that multi-output device that we just made, and your input is your regular microphone. However, you normally get the sound into your broadcast, right? So mine is the Yeti X microphone. Okay, after you get GarageBand set up with the proper input and output, then it's just a question of making sure that you've chosen Black Hole as the microphone for your HAPS broadcast. So if you've got Black Hole, that's the one that is going into, so GarageBand is or GarageBand is outputting to that multi output device. And one of the devices that GarageBand is outputting to is Black Hole, right? The other one is your regular speakers or headphones or your regular standard output, right? So that way you can hear. If you don't make that multi-output, then you're not going to be able to monitor what you sound like when you're in your broadcast, right? So that's an important step to do.
Can you tell me if you can hear my bass coming through?
I mean, I hear it, but I don't know if that's through the microphone or through what line in.
My mic's off. I'll turn
Okay.
my
Yeah. Yeah. I heard your bass. Yeah, I heard your bass. Yep.
Well, sounds good.
I think you got it. I think you got it. Yep.
Looks like we got it. Great. Okay. That's
Cool
exactly what I
beans.
wanted to do. Learn how to do that. Yeah. Get the audio through GarageBand onto Haps. And Dan, thank
Yep.
you very much.
Yeah. Yeah.
Send your tutorial.
Yeah. It's a fun little toy to play around with, you know?
Yep. I think the mission's accomplished for now. Yeah.
Boy, I wonder if using GarageBand adds to the lag significantly, because now when I look at our little the little preview videos on the right side of the main screen, you know, in Haps, it's pretty much real time. But when I look at the broadcast, there's like a major delay.
I'm seeing that. Yep. You're absolutely right. Would that be GarageBand or would that be the Black Hole?
That's a good question. That's a good question. I mean, part of it is Haps, and Haps naturally does that. Even without GarageBand and Black Hole, there's some lag. But I think that whatever we've done to add these sound effects, whether it was Black Hole or GarageBand or a combination, or if they each contribute a little bit, but I think we've increased the amount of lag between our audio and the video.
There's a tremendous amount of lag. I'm seeing that right now. Yeah.
Well, yeah. So actually, it doesn't make sense that it would be because of GarageBand or Black Hole, either one, because the sound is more or less real time. It's the video that's lagging behind the sound.
Ooh, okay.
Right?
Yeah, yeah. Well, what I'm playing real time. I can't tell what's coming through.
Right. Well, watch me. Well, I'm going to clap and notice, watch my hands and then listen for when the clap appears.
Go for it. Wow, that's like 2 seconds almost.
Yep, and that's what I'm saying. The video is lagging way behind the audio.
Wow, it really is. Yeah.
And so I don't think that has anything to do with what we just did.
Yeah, no. I don't think it does actually. That might be an interface problem, right?
Yeah.
Software.
Do you want to try a different studio?
Oh, we could do that.
See how the lag is on a different studio?
We could do that. Yeah.
Okay. All right. I will go somewhere. I'll open up another studio and invite you.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, good. I'll be there. I'll be right back on another place there. Okay. All right. Thanks, Jer.
Thank
you all. Yep. Thanks everyone for watching. Yep.
Yeah.
And yeah, check this out for yourself. You got yourself a Macintosh. This is all freeware and pretty easy to do. Okay. See you later.
Thank you, big brother.